last night was the most recent installment of the Republican clown car campaign, and 8 of them fell out of the clown car, got up on stage. I thought the CNBC moderators did a pretty good job of pressing these people on their real absence of a plan for our economy. To sit there and listen to them blame Dodd-Frank for all our financial woes. You know, it's almost as if they forget that Dodd-Frank was not in effect when we had this financial crisis. It's almost as if. And of course, Herman Cain had to be asked about the fact that 4 women have charged him with either sexual harassment or sexual assault, but that's highly inappropriate, apparently, in a Republican debate. Can you imagine for a moment if there was a Democratic debate and these charges had come out against Barack Obama, let's say, just because he's our president now, and the moderators didn't ask the question? Can you imagine the reaction? Well, now can you guess as to what the reaction is when this moderator asked the question? Yes, I thought you could. Here it is.
We have learned that 4 different women have accused you of inappropriate behavior. Here we're focusing on character and on judgment. You've been a CEO.
Yes.
You know that shareholders are reluctant to hire a CEO where there are character issues. Why should the American people hire a president if they feel there are character issues?
The American people deserve better than someone being tried in the court of public opinion based on unfounded accusations. That's what that's about.
First off, these accusations are not unfounded. So I submit for evidence 2 separate settlements with workers paid in 5 figures to walk away from the National Restaurant Association. That seems like there's some foundation to suggest that there's a problem. We have at least one woman who has now come out and given her story. That seems like at least a foundation for some questions. And finally, I would say that not only don't the American public deserve to have someone tried by the court of public opinion, in fact, we do that all the time. It's called elections. That's when you decide, I want to vote for this person or I want to vote against this person. So there could be nothing more appropriate than actually the American public deciding whether or not they should ask a question about a guy who has attracted such attention and has had such evidence submitted against him. Now, Herman Cain's evidence, I don't remember any of it. I don't. Herman Cain would never sexually assault a woman. Herman Cain would never sexually harass someone. The Herman Cain I'm speaking about is not exactly the Herman Cain I am.
How is he supposed to remember, though? He was probably in a pizza coma then.
Yes, in those years after the National Restaurant Association. I just had too much pizza, man.